Okay, we're getting underway, and Tim Lipke will be the challenger in the first string. He finished fifth. These bowlers are the bowlers with the 5 highest 3-string totals since our last championship show. Paul Berger just missed being top seed. Any other year in the previous 8, he would have been top seed with that 464. By the way, Tim Lipke is still our defending champion, and he will be back next week when we resume starting a new season. And he will be the defending champion. I think it's Paul Surratt who will be his challenger. And then at 1 o'clock, we will be back again. Brian, I guess your Candlepin double show will be on next week also.
We'll be back again with the women. The women have 2 weeks to go, and next week we'll be back. Usual time, usual fun.
Incidentally, you know, about 10 people usually come down from New Hampshire to support Tim Lipke. If you hear a little extra noise, there are 5 times that many here today. They came down in a bus, over 50 people. Yeah. He's been phenomenal in coming from behind. 9 consecutive victories. He'll be on for his 10th week next week. And he gets a 9. Now Paul Berger coming up. Paul's high single is 191, his high triple 493, and his current league average is 128. Paul is married, father of 2, and purchasing manager for Prime Computer, representing the Millis Bowl in the Fairway Sports world. Ralph Stewart will be our lob line judge. We have 2 officials today. Don Riley is sitting behind the bowlers, and he will call all the corner pins and anything that would be going in the gutter. Still gutter to me, Brian, even though there's a fancy name for it now, channel, I guess. But
no, they're gutters to me. I got to know them well when I first started.
Paul Berger. Bill Rubin again is our director and also the producer of this big extravaganza. Frank Galazzi is sitting beside Brian and me, and up on the scoreboard, as usual, Al Giglio. Joanne Panto is our secretary and statistician, providing us with the material. Now Tim Lipke coming up. There are a few folks here for Tim, and he's smiling about it. Tim's high single is 199, his high triple 462, his league average is 125. He's also a married father of 2 and is the tournament league coordinator at the Londonderry Bowling Center. Waiting for a little piece of wood to settle down. This is the first quarterfinal. Oh, what a beautiful spare. Oh, what a shot.
Well, you can tell these guys were getting frustrated with having thin hits, and Tim Lipke had a thin hit, but you see him come right back with a mark in the 3rd.
What a beautiful spare. 7. Money would be the same as it is in our normal week. 3 marks in a row. There it is. Paul Berger on the line now. Paul has the 4 horsemen right plus the 7-pin opposite, which is easier than having it the 8-pin, which is a little more inboard. Got the horseman, but not enough oomph to go over there and get the 7. A 10. Remember now, the loser, the runner-up, I should say, will get $1,250, and the winner of this is assured of at least $2,500. terrible split. He moved it, but not enough.
Paul's had a pretty productive year at our shows. He and Dick Klein teamed up for one of our few over 300 scores in a double show.
That's right. He's a fine candlepin bowler. Okay, we're going to take a little break now. We'll catch you up to date. The score at the moment, challenger Tim Lipke, 44 with a bonus ball to roll, and Paul Berger, 39. Tim Lipke. Chance now for some bonus money, and he also has the lead in the match after 4. This is a fill on a spare in the 4th, and he's trying to get 3 in a row. Oh, look at that. That's one of the things about this game, which is so intriguing and sometimes infuriating, that you can come right down the middle, hit the head pin, and wind up with a 2. All right, no bonus money for Tim. At least not now. If for some reason Tim or any of the other 4 had been unable to make the show today, the man who finished 6th overall, Gary Carrington, would have been on the show, and he is here as alternate today. Probably ruefully looking on.
I would imagine.
Tim Lipke has all the marks so far.
Well, there's not much you have to say about this. Right in the pocket, albeit on the left side, the Brooklyn side, as they call it.
Paul Berger. Paul's still looking for his first mark. And he is an explosive bowler and could put 4 or 5 together anytime. Just missing. Oh, pretty 10. Too bad that wasn't as fair. There would have been quite a reaction.
Right now.
Oh, good try. You know, the amazing thing to me, Brian, is that despite the fact that Paul has no marks in the first 5 and Tim has 2, only 5 pins separating them because Paul has pinned so well.
And Paul doesn't seem to be bowling that poorly. He's just having a tough time with his first ball. After that, he's been on pretty much, so it's just a matter of getting it together a little earlier.
Yep, he's knocked down all the pins in every frame except the second where he got a 9, but no marks. Now, Tim Lipke. He has 2 strikes in a row. Okay, 2 strikes in a row. Everybody knows what that means. Oh, we know the 3 strikes in a row would have been an extra $1,000. And by the way, starting next week, we're going to have an additional very, very special prize for anybody that gets 3 strikes in a row. I'll tell you all about that next week. And it's really going to be something. Okay, Paul Berger. Paul has 4 frames in which to do something now. There it is. Chance for his first. Incidentally, Governor John Sununu startled Tim Lipke by sending him a letter of commendation for his success on our show and wishing him good luck in this one. There it is. Chance for his first. Incidentally, Governor John Sununu startled Tim Lipke by sending him a letter of commendation for his success on our show and wishing him good luck in this one. There it is. Okay, Paul Berger finally gets a little smudge up on the board. 20 pins behind at the moment. And opposite a 16 box. Okay, 6. That really just keeps him 20 pins behind because he matches the 6 fill that Tim had. Nope. Okay, Tim Lipke right now in a fairly comfortable 19-pin lead.